Hello and welcome to my second video. Today I'll be using these two Gundams to make a diorama. First up, we will be cutting this foam with this kitchen knife in order to make the base for the diorama. Just making sure that everything is measured out and that all the sides are relatively straight. After priming our block of whatever that mess is, I'm going to create a border around the diorama in order to make it seem more official and clean. Give it a cleaner design, because styrofoam's a gigantic mess. For this, I'll be using basic cereal box cardboard for the rim.
After that, I apply the goopy goop all over the styrofoam in order to seal everything in and to give myself a workable surface.
Before the goopy goo fully dries, I put some bits of wood and rocks on it to give it, more texture and to give it some more realism, because that just looks like lumps. This makes it more grounded. Just a little bit more sand and dirt here and there. I think that's pretty good. Next up, painting. Using the wrong brush, I start out with a light brownish orange color and I just start stippling that over, apparently thinking I'm painting a miniature and not an entire base. Oh well, past me was an idiot. I just continue doing this everywhere, and eventually I do start going lighter instead of darker. The end product looked really bad, so eventually I do paint the entire thing brown, so why don't we just skip to that. Now I give all these rocks and any area that I think is too light, I give it a light dark wash in order to make everything a little bit more grounded and not so ugh. Now I mix up some black and white to make a gray. in order to have a rocky, dusty color for a dry brush. A dry brush is when you wipe a significant portion of the paint off your brush in order to only have it in the recesses. I dry brush all over the base, and this gives everything a light gray highlight, which looks very nice and makes everything look rocky. And here is the base, the perfect battleground for my Gundams. Now, using my hot wire, I will cut a ginormous hole in the center of my Guncannon. Yes, it's actually named the Guncannon. Genius, isn't it? Unfortunately, there was this weird little bit inside the body that's supposed to connect the two torso pieces together, which I had to surgically remove, which was a little annoying, but I got it out with some clippers. Now I paint the open wound, or the giant hole in the Guncannon, with a black around the rim area in order to signify burnt and broken metal. I hit the feet with a brief brown wash in order to make it look muddy. Now you will probably notice that both of these Gundams are already, well, technically mobile suits, but they're already pre-weathered. I already did that ahead of time. If you want to see a video on that, give a shout out. It wasn't that hard. It was very, very simple weathering tricks. After mixing up some more gray, I paint the inner cut area of the Guncannon with this gray in order to make it look more metal-like. I glued the Guncannon's beam rifle into place on the base. I did have to go through and add a little bit more glue to the feet areas after I glued them in place, just to make sure that they're fully stuck where they are and aren't going to just fall off. After I put all the remaining glue on, it's complete. Now, on to the beauty shots. Thank you for watching. Make sure to have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.